They tell you it's inevitable, right? The decline, the aches, the relentless march of sickness as the years pile on. What if that's the biggest, most insidious lie you've ever been sold? What if I told you that for 30 years, 3 full decades, I haven't known a single day of true sickness, not one, because of 5 ancient movements, 5 profound secrets a true master, a guardian of timeless wisdom, shared with me from a lineage that understood the body as a temple of light? Stay with me, every single second, until the very end. Because the final insight, the one that ties this entire journey of vitality together, that's the one that will shatter everything you thought you knew about aging, about health, about the sheer untamed power residing within you right now. You see, we've been conditioned, haven't we? Conditioned to expect frailty, to anticipate the breakdown of this incredible vessel that carries us through life. We see it all around us. We hear the stories. The pharmaceutical industry builds empires on this expectation of decay. They want you to believe that your body is a machine destined to rust and fall apart piece by piece, and that your only recourse is to patch it up with pills and procedures, a constant battle against an enemy that lives within your own skin. But what if that enemy isn't your body at all? What if the real adversary is the belief system itself, a collective hypnosis that has convinced us to surrender our innate sovereignty over our well-being? For too long, we've outsourced our health, handed over our power to external authorities, forgetting the incredible, self-healing intelligence that designed us, that beats our hearts without conscious thought, that mends our bones and fights off invaders, silently, tirelessly, every single moment. This isn't just about avoiding a cold or the flu. This is about reclaiming a birthright, the right to vibrant energy, to mental clarity, to a profound sense of aliveness that doesn't diminish with the seasons of life, but deepens like the roots of an ancient tree. The narrative of inevitable decline is a cage, and today I'm handing you the key. It's time to remember what your cells already know, that vitality is your natural state, and sickness is merely a sign that we've drifted too far from our true north, from the simple, powerful truths that govern life itself. The wisdom I'm about to share isn't new. It's not a trend, not a fleeting fad. It comes from a place of deep stillness, from generations of masters who observed the natural world, who understood the subtle energies that animate us, and who cultivated practices that align the human system with these universal forces. Imagine monks high in the mountains, their bodies lean and agile even in advanced age, their minds as clear as the glacial streams. They weren't gulping down supplements or chasing the latest medical breakthroughs. They were living in harmony, moving with intention, breathing with awareness. The master who shared these 5 pillars with me didn't speak of fighting disease. He spoke of cultivating such an abundance of life force, such a resilient inner environment, that disease simply found no purchase, no fertile ground to take root. It's a paradigm shift from reactive fixing to proactive, joyful cultivation. Think of your body not as a battlefield, but as a sacred garden. These 5 exercises are the seeds, the water, the sunlight, the loving care that allows your inner landscape to flourish, to become so vibrant and strong that weeds, sickness, fatigue, mental fog simply cannot thrive. This knowledge has been whispered down through ages, a quiet current of truth flowing beneath the noise of modern life, and it's available to you now if you're willing to listen, truly listen, perhaps for the first time, to the profound intelligence encoded within your very being. It's about remembering a forgotten language, the language of your own energy, your own intrinsic power to heal and to thrive. The first pillar, the very foundation of this unshakable health, is what I call rooting deep. Imagine yourself as an ancient oak, your feet sinking into the earth, drawing up strength, stability, and an unyielding sense of presence. This isn't just a physical posture, it's an energetic statement. So many of us live in our heads, disconnected, ungrounded, buffeted by the winds of stress and anxiety. This first practice brings you home to your body, to the powerful connection with the earth that sustains us all. It begins with your stance, feet shoulder width apart, knees slightly bent, a gentle letting go in the hips. Feel the soles of your feet, every part of them, making contact with the ground beneath you. If you can do this barefoot on the earth, even better, but anywhere will do. Now, simply breathe, and with each inhale, imagine drawing energy up from the core of the planet, a warm, vital current rising through your legs, filling your pelvis, your core. With each exhale, feel yourself sinking deeper, becoming more solid, more immovable. There's a subtle engagement of the muscles, not a rigid tension, but an alive alertness, a quiet strength. You might hold this for a few minutes, or 10 or 20. It's not about how long initially, but about the quality of your connection. This simple act of rooting counters the frenetic, upward-pulling energy of modern life. It calms the nervous system, strengthens the legs and lower back, areas so crucial for mobility and independence as we age, and it builds an incredible foundation of physical and energetic stability. When you are truly rooted, the storms of life, the little illnesses that try to knock others off balance, they just can't topple you. You are grounded, present, drawing from an inexhaustible source of strength. This is the bedrock of unwavering health. Flowing river. The second pillar is flowing river. If rooting deep is about stability, flowing river is about movement, adaptability, and the unimpeded circulation of life force. Stagnation is the precursor to disease. Stagnant energy, stagnant emotions, stagnant circulation. Think of a clear, flowing river, always fresh, always vital, compared to a stagnant pond. Which one teems with life and which one breeds imbalance? This practice involves gentle, circular, flowing movements, primarily originating from the waist and hips, allowing the arms and the rest of the body to follow like seaweed in a gentle current. There's no force, no strain. Imagine your spine is a supple reed. Your limbs are water. The movements are slow, deliberate, and continuous. You might make figure eights with your hips or slow sweeping circles with your arms, always initiated from your center, your dantian, that energy center just below your navel. As you move, visualize your blood, your lymph, your chi, your life energy, flowing freely, joyfully through every channel of your body, reaching every cell, every tissue, nourishing, cleansing, revitalizing. This isn't about burning calories or building bulging muscles. It's about lubricating the joints, improving flexibility, stimulating the internal organs, and ensuring that your body's natural detoxification processes are working optimally. So many of the ailments associated with aging, stiffness, poor circulation, digestive issues, are direct results of stagnation. Flowing river gently coaxes your body back into its natural state of fluid grace. It teaches your system to be adaptable, to yield and flow rather than resist and break. This practice, done daily, keeps the inner rivers clean and moving, washing away the debris of stress and tension, ensuring that vitality can reach every corner of your being. It's the dance of life, expressed through your own body. Inner sun, the third pillar we call inner sun. This is where we cultivate the fire of our own vitality, the radiant core of our being. If rooting deep connects us to earth and flowing river embodies water, inner sun is our connection to fire, the energy of transformation, passion, and personal power. This involves practices that gently but powerfully awaken and strengthen your core, not just the superficial abdominal muscles, but the deep intrinsic muscles that support your spine, your posture, and house your vital organs. It's about kindling a warmth, a radiance that emanates from your center outwards. This might involve slow, controlled movements that engage the core, perhaps gentle spinal twists done with deep awareness, or specific breathing techniques that build internal pressure and heat in a safe and controlled way. Imagine a small, warm sun glowing within your solar plexus, and with each breath, each subtle movement, you are fanning its flames, making it brighter, stronger, more potent. This inner fire is your metabolic engine, your immune system's command center, your source of courage and willpower. When this inner sun is bright, your digestion is strong, your immunity is robust, you feel a natural warmth and energy, and your spirit is resilient. Many people, as they age, experience a dampening of this inner fire. They feel cold, lethargic, their enthusiasm wanes. Inner sun practices are designed to reignite that spark, to remind your body of its inherent power to generate its own heat, its own light, its own ferocious vitality. It's not about aggression, it's about a contained, purposeful, life-affirming strength that radiates from deep within, warming every cell and making you a beacon of your own health. This is the power that burns away impurities and fuels your journey. Breath alchemy. The fourth pillar is breath alchemy. This might be the most profound and yet the most overlooked secret to lifelong vitality. Your breath is the bridge between your mind and body, the conscious and unconscious, the physical and the energetic. Most of us breathe shallowly, unconsciously, barely sipping at the vast ocean of prana, of life force that is available in every single inhalation. Breath alchemy is about transforming this fundamental process from an automatic function into a powerful tool for healing, energizing, and clarifying the mind. It's not just about taking deep breaths. It's about the quality, the rhythm, the intention you bring to your breath. There are many ancient techniques, but the core principle is simple: slow, deep, conscious breathing that oxygenates your entire system, calms your nervous system, and balances your energy. Imagine with each inhale, you are drawing in not just air, but pure, vibrant, healing energy. Feel it expanding your lungs, your ribcage, your belly. And with each exhale, imagine releasing not just carbon dioxide, but all tension, all toxins, all negativity. You might practice diaphragmatic breathing, allowing your belly to rise and fall like a gentle wave. You might explore specific counts for inhale, hold, and exhale, finding a rhythm that feels calming and centering. This conscious attention to breath has an almost magical effect on the body and mind. It reduces stress hormones, lowers blood pressure, improves mental focus, boosts immune function, and floods your cells with life-giving oxygen. When you master your breath, you master your energy. You learn to soothe yourself in times of stress, to energize yourself when you feel depleted, to clear your mind when it feels cluttered. Breath alchemy is the art of turning simple air into an elixir of life, making every breath a conscious act of self-healing and revitalization. It's the invisible current that powers everything. Silent knowing. The fifth and final pillar, the one that integrates all the others, is silent knowing. This is the practice of stillness, of turning inwards, of cultivating a deep and abiding connection with your own inner wisdom. After we have rooted ourselves, allowed our energy to flow, kindled our inner fire, and purified ourselves with breath, we come to rest in the quiet sanctuary of our own being. This isn't about complex meditation techniques, though those can be wonderful. It's about the simple act of being present, aware, without judgment. It can be as simple as sitting quietly for 10 or 15 minutes each day, closing your eyes and just noticing. Noticing your breath, the sensations in your body, the sounds around you, the thoughts drifting through your mind. Observing it all with a gentle, accepting awareness, like watching clouds drift across the sky. In this stillness, something incredible happens. The noise of the world fades, the chatter of the mind quiets, and in that quiet space, you begin to hear the subtle whispers of your own intuition, the deep knowing of your body. This is where true healing intelligence resides. Your body knows what it needs. It's constantly sending you signals. Silent. Knowing teaches you to listen, to trust those signals. It's in this space that you integrate the benefits of all the other practices. It's where you cultivate inner peace, resilience, and a profound sense of connection to something larger than yourself. So many of us are running, constantly doing, terrified of stillness. But it is in the stillness that the deepest healing occurs. It's where you recharge your spiritual batteries, where you find clarity, and where you remember who you truly are beneath all the layers of conditioning and expectation. This practice anchors your vitality in a foundation of profound peace, making your health not just a physical state, but a state of harmonious being, life unbound. Now, you might be thinking these are just exercises, just movements, but they are so much more. Each pillar is a doorway. Rooting deep isn't just about strong legs. It's about finding your unshakable place in the world, your self-worth. Flowing river isn't just about flexible joints. It's about emotional adaptability, the ability to navigate life's changes with grace instead of rigidity, to heal from heartbreak by letting emotions move through you. Inner sun isn't just about a strong core, it's about igniting your passion, your purpose, reclaiming the radiant power that might have dimmed over years of self-doubt or external pressures. Breath alchemy isn't just about oxygen, it's about mastering your state, choosing clarity over chaos, becoming the alchemist of your own inner experience. And silent knowing isn't just about quiet time, it's about connecting to your deepest truth, your authentic identity, stripping away the masks and rediscovering the luminous core of your being. These 5 pillars, practiced with consistency and intention, don't just prevent sickness. They unlock a version of you that you might have forgotten was possible. They weave together the physical, the emotional, the energetic, and the spiritual. Because true health, true vitality, is never just about one aspect. It's about the harmonious symphony of them all. This journey is about stepping beyond the perceived limits of age, beyond the diagnosis, beyond the fear, and into a life unbound by old stories. It's about realizing that your body is not your enemy, but your most faithful ally, always striving for balance, always whispering the way back to wholeness if you only learn to listen and give it what it truly needs. Not another pill, but your presence, your conscious movement, your loving attention. This is how you transform not just your health, but the very fabric of your life, awakening an inner power that ripples out into everything you do, everything you are. Final ignition. So here we are at the edge of what I promised. You've heard about the deception, the ancient echoes, and the 5 pillars that have kept me and countless others who walk this path vibrant and free from sickness for decades. But the final insight, the one I urged you to wait for, isn't just another technique. It's a truth so fundamental, it's almost terrifying in its simplicity and its power. It's this: you are the source of your own healing. You always have been. These exercises, this wisdom, they are merely keys, activators, reminders of the incredible innate intelligence and regenerative capacity that already exists within every single cell of your being. The reason these practices are so potent is not because of some external magic, but because they align you with your own inherent magic. They remove the blockages, the physical tension, the energetic stagnation, the mental clutter, the limiting beliefs that have been obscuring your natural state of vibrant health. For too long, we've looked outside ourselves for answers, for permission, for salvation. But the power was never out there. It's been patiently waiting within you, beneath the surface of your everyday awareness. The most profound shift doesn't come from perfectly executing a movement. It comes from the dawning realization of your own agency, your own capacity to choose vitality, to choose presence, to choose a life overflowing with energy and joy, regardless of the number on your birth certificate. This isn't about never encountering a challenge. It's about building an inner resilience so profound, an inner light so bright that challenges become opportunities to deepen your connection to your own incredible power. Don't just hear these words, feel them. Let them ignite a fire in your soul. This moment right now can be the turning point, the instant you decide to stop being a passive recipient of your health and become its conscious, joyful creator. The path is clear. The tools are in your hands. The power is and always has been undeniably, magnificently within you. Choose to awaken it. Choose to live it. Your most vibrant life is not a distant dream. It's a present possibility waiting for your yes.